Hello from North Goa. And I can't believe I'm actually making a very short video from North Goa, exactly a year ago from when I launched my book, my debut novel, Thank You for the Kiss. So I'm quite surprised to be here. Never planned it, never knew it was going to happen. And in fact, I came here to start my second novel about my mother. But first of all, I just want to celebrate that my book, Thank You for the Kiss, a memoir set in Cuba, was launched 1 year ago. So what's happened in that 1 year? In honesty, I don't really know what's happened in that 1 year. It's just gone by so quickly. I do know that I need to thank a lot of people who've been very supportive. Sounds like the Oscars, doesn't it? Been very supportive in buying my book, reviewing it. I know reviewing a book is really quite a hard one to do. I'm not the best reviewer in the world. Buying the book, um, learning how to market a book, talking to other people, getting to know so many other authors and discussing with them their books. And actually, one of the best things that came out of this was something I didn't know how to do before, but I set up a YouTube channel with the sole purpose of actually interviewing other indie authors so as they would get their names and their stories out to the general public. It's a slow burner, but I'm hoping in time it will become a really great channel. And I'll be interviewing lots and lots of authors, not just authors from Write That Book Masterclass, where I first started with Thank You for the Kiss. Well, actually, I started a little bit beforehand, but I finished it during the course of Write That Book Masterclass. Anyway, so yeah, a year has gone by. And when I think back about the actual writing of the book, I had a lot of difficulties in writing it. It was a very personal story, being a memoir set in Cuba. Things happened over there that I wish hadn't happened. What did I learn from it? To not make decisions when I'm not in the best space, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. I do know that the decisions I made while I was in Cuba were generated from deep loss and grief, my mother dying, which the second book is about, my partner of 23 years leaving. And it took me a very, very long time to get over that. In fact, in truth be known, I haven't really gotten over that. So going to Cuba at that time, it was very raw. It was just about 2, 3 years after the events that I went to Cuba and made many mistakes, but I have learned from them. I have learned how to write a book. That's one of the really great signs about the whole thing. Don't you think so? Yeah, getting down, putting pen to paper, thoughts. And what's really amazing about writing that book was I used to think, where do the words come from? I have absolutely no idea. They just came. And I was surprised when I would read through them. I thought, God, I didn't know I could write like that. So lots of very, very interesting, I like that word, not so sure, but interesting events have taken place. I've done book fairs I've never done before. I've done book readings. That's a whole new learning curve. And the other thing is, once I've written that book, it's been surprising the reactions of people when you say to them that you are an author. It's like they kind of stop in their tracks for a moment and kind of look at you and say, "You've really written a book?" I say, "Yeah." Wow, I'd love to write a book. And how many times am I hearing people say, "I'd love to write a book"? So here's the thing. Anybody out there who wants to write a book, please get in touch with me. My email at the bottom of the screen is actually not the right email, but it doesn't matter, it'll still get to me. It's jordanabcoaching@gmail.com. I'm not a book coach, but I do feel, having written a book, I have a little experience I would like to share with those who'd like to write a book. Oh, by the way, did you hear the birds just now? I'm in Goa, so we're talking about birdland over here, and the birds are phenomenal. I have seen big and small egrets. I have seen little bulbuls. I have seen parakeets and sea eagles, two kinds of sea eagles. I've seen ibis, brown heron, and in 2 days' time, I'm off to the jungle in Goa to see more birds. And that's what, in a way, writing that first book has done. It's opened up another world for me. I'm not going to write a book on birds. I think I would take too long. But when I say it's opened up a world, it's opened me up to really believing I want to do something that I've never done before. Have faith in myself. And the pen to paper. I hope you heard that. No idea what that bird is. Anyway, happy anniversary to my book. Thank you for the kiss. It's available on Amazon, and it's also available on my website, www.bethjordanwriterphotographer.life. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Chat with all of you soon sometime when I see you online, on Zoom, in person. I'm just going to turn the recording off before I make a mistake. I can't do it. Just a moment. There we go. Goodbye from Goa for now. It's a lovely evening. The breeze is blowing. I'm not drinking though. I thought I'd better not do that. Bye, everybody.